All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about something that I think affects all of us. How do you take those big, kind of fuzzy dreams you have and turn them into a real step-by-step plan that actually, works? I mean, have you ever felt that way? You've got these huge dreams, maybe for school, for your career, for your life, but it feels like you're just stuck. It's like you can see where you want to go, but there's this giant gap in between, and you have no idea how to cross it. Trust me, pretty much everyone feels that way at some point.
Well, the great news is you don't have to invent the solution yourself. We're going to look at a super simple but really powerful two-part toolkit that's all about building that path for yourself.
So let's go from those vague dreams to real action. This is all about getting out of your head and onto paper, taking that blurry idea and making it crystal clear. Okay, first part of our toolkit. Let's call this your blueprint. Seriously, think about it like an architect. You wouldn't just start throwing bricks and wood together, right? You need a plan. And for personal growth, that plan is called SMART goals. So what in the world is a SMART goal? Well, it's not just any goal, it's more like a checklist or a filter. It's a framework that forces you to take your big idea and make sure it's actually doable, not just some pie-in-the-sky wish. It helps you build a solid foundation for what you want to achieve.
Let's break it down real quick. S is for specific. You can't just say, I want to get better. You got to ask, what exactly does that mean? M is for measurable. How do you track your progress? How will you know you've succeeded? A is for achievable. This is the reality check. Is this actually possible for you right now? R is for relevant. This one's huge. Why do you even want this? Does it matter to you? And T is time-bound. You got to put a deadline on it. Otherwise, someday never comes, right?
And check this out. This is where it all clicks. The week goal is I want to improve my English. Okay, nice thought, but what does that even mean? Now look at the SMART goal. Bam. It's super specific. Improve my academic writing. It's measurable. Score an 85. It has a clear action plan, 2 practice assignments per week. It's obviously relevant to school, and it's time-bound by the end of the semester. See the difference? One is a wish, the other is a plan. All right, so a blueprint is awesome, but you also need a map, right? You need to understand the landscape you're building on, and that's where the second part of our toolkit comes in, the SWOT analysis. So what's a SWOT? It's basically a way to get a full 360-degree look at yourself and your situation. It's a super simple but really insightful way to figure out where you stand right now. It's broken down into 4 parts. The first 2, strengths and weaknesses, are internal. That's all about you. What are you great at? Where do you need to improve? Then you have opportunities and threats. Those are external. They're about the world around you, what chances are out there for you, and what challenges might get in your way. The key here is to be totally honest with yourself. Okay, so now we have our map, the SWOT, and our blueprint, the SMART goals. They're both useful on their own for sure, but the real magic happens when you put them together. That's when you create a seriously powerful plan. Here's the key takeaway. It's this simple. SWOT helps you figure out what you should focus on. SMART helps you figure out how you're going to do it. One helps you pick the destination, the other gives you the turn-by-turn directions. So it's a really straightforward 2-step combo. Step 1, use your SWOT map to find the best place to put your effort. Step 2, use your SMART blueprint to lay out exactly what you're going to build there. Simple, right? All right, let's make this real. Enough with the theory, let's look at how you actually create a personal plan you can start using right now. So let's go back to that English goal. A plan isn't just one big statement. Look here, it's broken down into smaller, bite-sized tasks. Find a writing tutor. Complete practice essay 1. Each one has a deadline, what you need to do it, and how you'll know it's done. This is how you eat an elephant, right? One bite at a time. It makes a huge goal feel totally manageable. And here's a little pro tip for you. The best plans don't just assume everything's going to go perfectly. They actually plan for problems. Think about it. What could derail you? A crazy schedule? Losing motivation? If you think about those obstacles before they happen, you can come up with a backup plan. That's a game changer. Okay, as we start to wrap this up, I want you to remember something really important. Your growth really is a journey. This isn't just a one-and-done worksheet you fill out. It's a mindset. So, what are the big takeaways here? First, start with self-awareness. Use SWOT to get the lay of the land. Then, use SMART goals to get super clear on what you're doing. Combine those two for a powerful plan. And finally, track how you're doing and don't be afraid to adjust. It's a living, breathing process.
And just remember this quote. It's so true. Growth is a journey, not a race. Some days you'll feel like you're flying, and other days you'll feel like you're crawling. And that's totally fine. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is just to keep moving forward.
So that leaves just one question for you. You've got the map, you've got the blueprint. What's your next goal? What's the first thing you're going to build?